Exactly.
So when parents see these A's and B's beaming from a student's report card, because that's usually what happens, they see these A's and B's beaming from the report card. And by the way, these are not things that just happen because of the pandemic. These things have been going on,
Yes,
before the pandemic.
absolutely.
And the parents believe that the student is traveling a path of college readiness. But really, the student is plotting a rutted road to limited opportunity. And let me tell you let me tell you when it comes to a head. So when people call me quite often for test prep, preparing students for SAT, PSAT, and ACT. And I get it. These tests are imperfect. And do I believe that? So the highest that you can score on an SAT, for example, is a 1600. Do I believe that my student who scores a perfect score on the math section? I've had two kiddos make perfect scores, two girls make perfect scores on the math section. Do I think that those young ladies are going to be more prepared than my student who has like let's say if I have a student who scored an 800, the highest you can score on the math section is an 800. Do I think that student who scored an 800, I think that student is more prepared for college than my student who scores a 620? No, absolutely not. When it comes to ACT, the highest that a student can score on the ACT is a 36. Do I believe that a student who scores a 32 is more prepared for college than a student who scores a 21, 25? No, absolutely not. And often when people start talking about the test, they think, oh, the tests are racist. Oh, the tests are not for, oh, well, we can't do well on the test because we're not good test takers. Or, oh, our students are Black and Latino, and those tests are not written for us. Okay, here's the thing. Those tests, at a certain level, those tests are measuring college readiness. And the core of college readiness is reading. It is
Yep.
literacy. It is that level. And when I have students who come to me, as I am so upset. And this is why I had to start working with my younger students on literacy, because I get phone calls from these students calling me, these parents calling me, and the ACT score. So highest you score on ACT is a 36. These students are coming to me with 14s and 15s, and they
Wow.
were seniors in high school. And
Wow.
if you show me a student, and these students don't have learning disabilities. I do work with students who have dyslexia and slow processing and ADHD and ADD. I do work with students who have those learning differences. But by and large, these students don't have any of those learning challenges. They cannot read. And they'll
Wow.
say, and I've had students, and the parents will call me and they'll be frustrated. They'll be like, I don't understand. He has A's and B's, or she's such a good student, or she's in AP classes and she can A. And I ask, well,
It's
how often does your student read? Oh, never. Okay, well, tell me about the homework. Oh, she does all her homework at school. And it's like, you know,
Hmm.
at this point of my career, these parents are my age and older.
yes.
So I have to believe that you know better. Like that the way that we learned was independent practice.